Yo, I need to know how loud it is. So you might hear my phone. I don't give a damn. Hello? Yo. Live, boys. Live, boys. Damn. Yeah, that's where I needed it. Right about there. Can y'all hear me? Right about there. Damn. Ah, yup. That's about perfect right there. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. I'm finna wait for my home. I'm finna see if my homeboys come on, man. These lame ass niggas be these niggas be ducking. One, Angel. for me and the homies who are actually in the videos. So we can go back and like, lame man, nigga, what's up? Oh shit, let's fucking go. Niggas ain't even got on. I'm quick match some shit. Man, look, my Steelers right here. Trash, bro. We're gonna have to move on, man. We're going to the Falcons, man. You just joined and left. Lame, man. Oh shit. Let's go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Cousins. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Big strides, look at him go. And he will score. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Crowd begins with a pass. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A second down throw for Stroud. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down, Texans.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Stroud gonna set up to throw. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And the Texans are gonna be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4. Marks is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Carter on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Cousins now to throw on first down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
That's the score. Falcons 14, Texans 8. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Kirk is the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
On second down, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Stroud to throw. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. To throw is Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Here's first and 10. An inside give to Marks. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's in! Woody Marks. Touchdown, Houston. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here comes 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Quick throw, taken in, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Good route kick. Hey, can't. What's up?
Now, Cousins. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Cousins gonna throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's gonna hold up. Gonzalez now for the point after. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Bradley Kenyon
didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one is caught by Collins. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Stroud. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. All right. Here's Stroud. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. This is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Falcons have doubled their advantage It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, team. What's up? Mikey Texas.
To throw, it's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action with Stroud. This one intercepted. And the Falcons have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. 3rd down coming up. Cousins now. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing his Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he will score again. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Gonzalez now for the point after. And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. On 2nd down, Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Throwing is Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run with Marks. Marked down at the 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And now 3rd and goal coming up. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Texans. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He gets free. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Stroud going to set up to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. drop to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up fourth down.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So Cousins and the Falcons now going to go for 2 here. Cousins going to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Ford on the return.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
This is the best starting field position you could ever have. First and goal from the 1. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Backed up to the 3, it's second and goal. Now, Cousins. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Cousins out of the gun on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal. Here's Cousins, and this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Let the hot. Oh, ready? 18, what's up?
On 1st down, it's Stroud. They'll push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense.
And the pressure's too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Here we go. One final play. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Listen to me. Two.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He fires downfield for Pitts. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Yo, whole time I thought that shit was on. Yo, whole time I thought that shit was on. We finna get another game in, man. Let's go. Hold on. Let me see if my niggas on. This niggas on. Let's play. Nah, nigga, I smacked that ass, nigga. Y'all see me 16 and 12. There's some good comp on here. I had to retire my Steelers, man, until we get a decent quarterback. But right now I'm rocking with the Falcons. Let's see, man. Man, I can't believe I just did that whole last match. No voice. But I thought the sound was on. I'm talking. Still searching, man. Quit playing. I had thought the whole...
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square.
What the fuck, this nigga quit? Lame ass nigga, what the fuck? Man, why y'all niggas don't want to play me, man?
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway in Atlanta. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Cousins looking to throw right away here. They're taking a shot on this first play. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Cousins is going to throw again. 2nd and 10. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And this gets them well away from
let's
danger
go.
as he
We'll
is
take it.
up
We'll take
past
it.
their 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Cousins on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Picked up at the 38. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You got Lamar, bro. Come on
that
now.
play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Wide open, downfield, got it!
I don't even know how that happened.
He doesn't.
Most niggas will make
Touchdown,
excuses.
Baltimore.
Hey, I don't even know how that
The
happened.
Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
This shit.
Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That is Tyler Loop, now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Fuck, I might lose this motherfucker.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it
Everybody
away.
get one, though. Everybody get one.
Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Cousins out of the pistol here. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. 1st and 10 from the 43. A toss now to Robinson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down from the 42. To the air, Cousins. To the right side and reeled in by London. He works it down to the 37. Tackled there by Mike Green. 5 still to go here. This is second down. A give left side. Here's Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Has some space inside the 15. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Hey, no, easy.
First down throw for Cousins. A little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, Steamer. Two. One time.
Cousins throwing again. Catch made. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Cousins to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop
Right there
it.
about a biz. This nigga's so
And this
goddamn
defense makes the
slow.
stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
We taking
When they were in their
chances right
defensive
here.
meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play
taking
sound zone
chances
defense.
right here.
Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And the
Ain't no
deficit stays
fucking
at
way.
7.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
A draw now. This is Henry. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Listen to me.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, Cousins going all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Nate Wiggins has got it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to seal that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Passing in the hands of Mark Andrews. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.